US national Danielle Jeffries was working for a company in the UAE, but she wanted to branch out and start her own accountancy firm in Dubai. She'd hired an agent to arrange the paperwork, it's called a PRO in Dubai, for her business license. But when he forged a document without her knowledge, she was arrested. And then her former employer brought civil and criminal charges against her. Now, all of these accusations against Danielle were disproved, but she was fined $40,000 anyway, and sentenced to 3 months in prison. Now, racial and gender-based discrimination is endemic in the UAE, to such an extent that the British courts refused to extradite to the Emirates because the court system is deeply biased. Historical racism in the Middle East goes back centuries. It's entrenched in the culture in many ways. But systemic racism in the US may be making matters worse for Danielle.
I'm not being heard. The prosecutors let the guilty party change his confession into an accusation against me. And even after the charges are disproved, still somehow I'm punished. The U.S. Embassy isn't helping me. They said they don't want to get involved. Do you think I want to be involved? Whose side are they on? I'm being told, just pay the fine. I did nothing wrong and I'm supposed to pay $40,000? What about the prison sentence? All of this because I wanted to be free to start my own company. And to top it all off, I have a 93-year-old mother back in the United States who is worried sick about me. I have not seen my mom in almost 3 years because my passport has been blocked. This has really just been a nightmare.
Danielle has already approached several members of Congress, Senator Marco Rubio and the US Embassy, but no one has wanted to help. Only Congresswoman Frederica Wilson has been supportive and contacted the UAE ambassador. 2 years ago, the US responded to our calls to help an American citizen, David Oliver, who was trapped in the UAE over an outstanding debt. They coordinated a resolution and they did get him home. Why hasn't there been any similar response to Danielle? The US needs to treat their citizens equally at home and abroad, but this is not what we're seeing in Danielle's case.